What's up, 10th Scale Squad? Drifting, I love it, you love it. Mini Zs, love that too. Put the two together, it's awesome. Here's why. This is my Kyosho Mini Z R33 Nissan Skyline GTR all-wheel drive drift car. And today, I'm going to show you why this thing is awesome. So Kyosho Mini Zs have been around for quite a while, actually, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the Mini Z line is the longest running product line that Kyosho has, and it's easy to see why. There are racing leagues all around the world devoted to smashing these things around the track. We've got a Mini Z track here. You guys have seen it on the channel plenty of times. In fact, the 24 minutes of Le Mini Z live stream event is coming up real soon. More on that later. And these things are awesome. Let me give you the headlines. They are 1/28th in scale. The bodies are hard plastic and they are incredibly well detailed. The build quality is insane on these things. You know, when you first look at the price, you think, oh my gosh, that is expensive for such a teeny tiny little car. And I thought the same exact thing. I was like, yeah, I don't know. That's not really doing it for me. You know, for the price of one of these, you could get a really basic entry-level 10th scale drift car. But this thing is better in a lot of ways. One, the size. Obviously, you know, bigger isn't always better, right? This thing, you can slide it around on your kitchen floor. You can harass the cats with it. And if you're limited on space, this, you know, you don't need a dedicated drift track to run these things. Can I flip a donut in the garage? Yeah! Didn't even destroy the tire rack. I have run this around the Mini Z track, but the tires, which are a hard plastic, you know, just like regular 10th scale drift tires, the track is just a little bit too grippy for these. So while you can get it sideways in the corner, the thing just wants to hook up and go straight. The aftermarket on these things is huge. I mean, almost as big as 10th scale drift stuff. You can kit these things out with lights, wheels, tires, I mean, you name it. You can really customize this. This one's totally stock, except for my tiny little K-pop RC sticker right there. You know, gotta pay tribute to the legends. And there are so many different bodies that you can buy for these things. The chassis are different lengths, but as long as you know the length of your chassis or the model of your chassis, you just type that into eBay or Amazon, type in bodies afterwards, and boom. I mean, anything that you could think of, they've got. And some of them go for really, really big money. So even if you're not into racing Mini Zs, if you're just into collecting the bodies, I mean, there's a whole scene dedicated to that kind of thing. If you're into that. Me, I like to actually use them. And they're really durable. I mean, these things are tough. We race Mini Zs every week here, and we have had some colossal, catastrophic crashes. And the things hold up really well. It's not very often that we have a mechanical issue versus, off-road racing 4x4s, where if you make it through a complete race or a complete heat unscathed, consider yourself lucky. That's almost as good as winning the race. This runs on 4 AAA batteries. You can use just regular alkaline batteries, but this thing is like an old school Game Boy. I mean, it just sucks the power out of batteries. So I use some rechargeable AAAs I got on Amazon for just a few bucks. And I've put hundreds of cycles on these batteries, and so far, so good. So there are some cheaper alternatives out there if you're looking for like a small scale mini drift car. The one that comes to mind is the WL Toys 959, 989. I don't know. I've had a bunch of them over the years, and they are good fun. But they do not hold a candle to this thing. The way that this thing drives, the way that it handles, it is buttery smooth. I mean, even on a surface, even on this surface right here. I mean, check this out. I mean, I can drift it around on the tabletop. That's how smooth and precise these things are. You're not going to be able to do that with the WL Toys. Yeah, you can just hammer on it and get it to hang sideways, but it's not any sort of precision driving like this thing is. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Hot boy. Hot boy. You can get gyros for these things that are supposed to help you drift. I've never tried one. I really don't have any problem drifting this thing. And I'm by no means like an expert. They used to call me a poser in high school, and there might be some truth to that. Yeah, these little things are ripped, man. We've put a couple of these on the dyno, and we've had a lot of them that have been in excess of like 20 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. I'll put that here. So yeah, really fast for a 28th scale little thing. The cool thing about those WL Toys, by the way, is that you can get Kyosho Mini Z bodies to fit them. In fact, I have one that has a Kyosho Mini Z Toyota Prius body on it, because just seeing a little Toyota Prius drifting sideways in anger, there's just something awesome about that. So there you have it, guys. What do you think? Are you into Mini Zs? Have you seen these things? Have you been curious about them? Do you drift them? Do you race them? Do you have a front wheel drive? Do you have a rear wheel drive? Do you have an all wheel drive? Are you part of a club? Let me know and show me. I want to see your Mini Zs. I want to see them. Head on over to Facebook or Instagram. Tag me in your Mini Z stuff. Yeah, I want to see them. Show them to me. And we can get nerdy about Mini Z stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the just machine gunning of videos that I've been putting out for you recently. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Chopping X-Mods out here. Chopping them!